Good morning, all the students. How are you? I hope you are all best and fine. And now, all the students, we are in our acids and bases lesson of our physical science. And due to some unavoidable situations, in the last week, our classes are not going on. Physical science classes are not going on. Only one class may completed. And now in this week also again the examination. Because of this examination, today only the classes may resume, and tomorrow onwards again we go with the examinations only. And then here only one thing, our acids and bases only the lesson is there for your FA2 examination purpose. Yes, if you have any doubts, please ask me. And before going to that, I want to complete a small part of our lesson. It may not come in your examination of FA2, but there is about we have to go to complete about that particular task or that particular topic also. It may fulfilled. Our acids and bases lesson is fulfilled. Okay, yes, that is only. In the last class we are already discussed about what actually, yes, we completed about that, how the common salt is utilized as a raw material for the chemical preparations. Okay, clear or not, all the students? How our common salt is used for our, don't go with any other topics related matter to our class. Yeah, we have completed, that is about common salt, how it is utilized to provide, remaining all the chemicals. Yes, actually so many chemicals like a bleaching powder, like a baking soda, okay, and as well as the chlorine gas, and so many byproducts are may came from the what actually they may came from this common salt only. Okay, clear or not, all the students? But how it will be get actually? How it will be get for us? That is only we have to go to discuss in this particular topic. Yes, and first thing is about what actually? Yes, how the common salt is about the common salt is produces the remaining all chemicals. That is a fundamental, it is a very important. That equation is a very important to you all the students. The common salt is as a raw material. Common salt is as a raw material for the, yes, remaining so many common salt is actually it is a raw material. Common salt is the raw material for a chemicals. What? For chemicals. How it is works as a raw material for the chemicals? Yeah. Why it is works as a raw material for the chemicals? Yeah, there is a what? It is a produces so many chemicals. Okay, one equation is enough to prove all these things. What is that equation? That is, we take an NaCl, the aqueous solution of NaCl will be taken in the presence of water. Okay, now it will be formed as a NaOH and as well as the hydrogen gas and as well as the chlorine gas. Okay, clear or not, all the students? This is only the equation we are taken for here. Yes, and here there is what we taken simply the NaCl we have to take here. Yes, and here NaCl we have to take here. Yes, simply the NaCl aqueous solution, and in the presence of water, when we go for electrolysis process, automatically at anode and as well as the cathode there is a somewhat what our hydrogen gas and as well as our chlorine gas. These are the things are will be good for us. Okay, now there is a very important. At cathode, which gas may come from this? Actually, whatever NaCl we are taken as aqueous solution, that is called what actually? That is called brine. Okay, clear or not all of you? Another name of this one is also called as what? Brine solution. Brine solution. Got it or not all the students? This is called also brine solution. The brine solution is taken in the presence of water. It will be gives as NaOH and as well as the hydrogen gas and as well as the chlorine it will be given for us. Okay, and at anode there is a what will be get for us? There anode there is a two things are get for us. One is the NaOH, another one is the chlorine, and here there is a what? Not at anode actually it will be formed as a remaining solution at a maximum concentration. It will be available hydrogen at where? At cathode it will be formed, and at anode there is a chlorine is formed. You know very well. There is a H plus it is, that's why it is moves towards the cathode, and as well as it is a chlorine minus, that's why it is moves towards the anode. Okay, clear or not all the students? Yes, this is only about our common salt, how fundamentally divided it is. How fundamentally divided it is? It's a formed as a one of the strong bases, that is NaOH. You know very well, the NaOH is used in so many ways. Okay, now whatever the regular we are cleaning in by the detergent, in the soaps, okay, now yes, hypo. Okay, clear or not all of you? In the hypo solution, everywhere there is a where the cleaning things are there, compulsory some amount of NaOH may available inside it. Okay, clear or not all the students? And as well as you know very well about that, yes. For the fabric bleaching purpose and everything it will be, yes, and greasing the metals, degreasing the metals, yes, and paper making and artificial fibers also. You know very well, there is a whatever the we are taken our rayon looks like a silk cloth. Okay, clear or not all the students? In your 8th class you already discussed this concept. What is that? NaOH and H2SO4, the both are used in a preparation of silk. Okay, clear or not all the students? How you prepare the silk, you know very well. The rayon, it is called as a artificial silk, that is a rayon. The rayon is came from wood pulp and it is added with the NaOH and as well as H2SO4, one viscose is formed. You already know very well in your 8th class. Okay, now. In that way, there is artificial fiber preparation purpose also our NaOH is may prepared. Yes, NaOH compulsory may not came from that NaCl plus H2O only. There is another type of production also may possible, but it is the easiest way. Okay, now to may it will be get for you also. Okay, now hence how you simply they take electrolysis process. You know very well how to make electrolysis process by our nothing but in our home also electrolysis process easily we have to go to make it is, but it is somewhat risky process. Okay, now why? Because it is by the current only, na, that's why it is a somewhat risky process. So here you take simply one is anode, another one is the cathode element you have to take and connect it to the current. Automatically there is a whatever the salt water will be there, the salt water is converted as a NaOH. Okay, and at the cathode somewhat hydrogen gas may there, and as well as at anode there is a chlorine gas may involved. Okay, in this way there is whatever the remaining solution after the electrolysis, that is only called NaOH. In this one, NaOH is one of the chemical, and the hydrogen and chlorine are also somewhat gases. You know very well, hydrogen gas how it will be used, and how the chlorine gas is used, and how there is a NaOH is used. Okay, NaOH is mainly used for the removing, nothing but a cleaning purpose. Whatever may be, that is cleaning purpose it is. Okay, clear or not all the students? Yes. It is cleaning purpose only. There is most of the NaOH is used in a different way. Either maybe detergent, either maybe soaps, or maybe in the optical fiber also it is useful for as a cleaning material only. Yes, and one more thing here, it will be degreasing the element. Nothing but grease may attach with the any substances. There is a may it will be also used for the degreasing of that things also purpose. It will be used. Yes, and now there is this is only use of NaOH. Please be concentrated on all the students. There is a for 2 marks. In case easy question they want to ask for you, the uses may ask for this all the chemicals, whatever the chemicals are we are discussing. They simply they ask the question like that also. Give the uses of our NaCl. Okay now, yes, there is don't write only one thing. Okay, clear or not all the students? Don't write only one thing like it will be enhance the taste of our food. Don't write that thing only. You have to write these all the things. It will be used as a raw material for the preparation of NaOH. Okay, it is also produce the hydrogen gas. It will also produce the chlorine gas. That all chemicals are used in another way. Like that, you have to compulsory draw the diagram also. Whatever the diagram is there in our textbook. Yes, that is also you have to draw it compulsory. Above this, below the equation, above this equation, one diagram is also there. Okay, clear or not all the students? Yes, and now there is a what will we get for us? Next one, there is a you know very well hydrogen gas. It will be used as what actually hydrogen gas is used as. Yes, it is used as a fuels and as well as the margarine and as well as the ammonia for fertilizers. And chlorine gas is used as a water treatment and the swimming pool purpose and preparation of POs, PVC and as well as the disinfectants and as well as it is also used as a CFC and as well as the pesticides. Okay, clear or not all of you? Water treatment and swimming pool and as well as the PVCs and as well as the disinfectants and as well as the CFC and as well as the pesticide. This is very important. There is no chlorine about the chlorine gas again will be not get for anywhere in this our lesson. But there is about a chlorine gas compulsory they ask for us. Why? Because it is contained in solids. Acids it will be contains. And as well as it is a group of it is formed one group of salts. That's why we compulsory consider on the chlorine gas also. Don't left it is. Why? Because the chlorine gas is prepared. The chlorine gas is prepared in so many ways, and the chlorine gas is used in so many ways also. It is used in a baking soda. It is used for the purpose of baking soda. It is used for the purpose of bleaching powder. Yes, that's why compulsory you concentrate on the chlorine gas also. Yes, the chlorine gas especially used for the cleaning the water. You know very well chlorination. Yes, chlorination. The water is what contains somewhat impurities. That impurities may removed by this chlorine only. In the swimming pool, you know very well. Yes, the daily we required to whatever the swimming pool water is there, daily you have to go to require that cleaning purpose. That's why there is a cleaning purpose also that will be used. And then after, yes, it will be used to prepare the PVC. Yes, polyvinyl chloride. PVC is nothing but what, Nana? Polyvinyl chloride. We concentrate on it. Polyvinyl chloride. You studied about this thing also in your 8th class. Okay, clear or not all students? Yes, and moreover, there it is also used disinfectants. Means what? When there is a infection is going on, okay, now yes, on that particular place, there is a what removing of that infection things purpose also may it will be used. And as well as the chlorine are also used for the what actually? Yes, CFC. That is the what CFC means what? Chlorofluorocarbons. Chlorofluorocarbons. CFC is nothing but chlorofluorocarbons. For that purpose also, for the preparation of that purpose also, it will be used like a chloroform. Okay, now yes, you know very well in the fridges there is a what this CFC are used. You know very well about this thing. I hope because of the CFC only there is a our ozone layer may undergo deflection and greenhouse effects are also may occur. Yes, why? Because it is a greenhouse gas. Chlorine is also one of the greenhouse gases only. Okay, clear or not all the students? Yes, I hope you got it. What is the greenhouse effect and as well as how the ozone layer is deflected due to the fridges and as well as the ACs also. Okay, clear or not all the students? Yes, and In this one only, first word is what? Chloro. Chloro means chlorine. Yes, fluorine. And other are the carbons. Okay, carbon dioxide, chlorine based gases, fluorine based gases. These all are used in refrigerators and as well as the ACs also. That's why they evaluate from it, and that is only affected our greenhouse, affected our environment, and it will be formed the greenhouse effect on our earth. Okay, clear? Not all of you. Yes, and I hope you got it. If it is any time, any particular time, we have the free time. At that time, we have discussed what is the greenhouse effect and how it is affected our earth temperature rising. Okay, clear? Yes, and this is only about our chlorine gas use. And by using these, whatever the combinations are there, means what? Actually, NaCl is only produces this NaOH, H2 and chlorine only. But by using these things only, we are again going to prepare, yes, some other substances also. Okay, some of the special substances may also came from the where? Came from these things only. Okay, once we have to go to check for it. What is that substances? Here, there is indirectly hydrochloric acid is a came from. Okay, now, yes, hydrochloric acid is a came from NaCl. The question may ask for you, how the NaCl is a produced HCl? You know very well how it is a produced NaCl, HCl. Okay, simply whatever the aqueous solution you have to take NaCl, and that may undergo the electrolysis process. Because of that electrolysis process, there is a hydrogen gas and as well as the chlorine gas may produces. Clear or not all of you? Hydrogen gas and as well as the chlorine gas may produces. The hydrogen gas and chlorine gas is combined together, it will be formed as a HCl. Simply, H plus Cl minus is a combined together, it will be formed as HCl. You write in that way only. Okay, now the brine solution, otherwise aqueous solution. Yes, aqueous solution, NaCl is a produces HCl. I am not asking about the remaining thing. Okay, clear or not all the students? Here NaCl is also called a brine solution. The brine solution is undergo the electrolysis process in the presence of water. Automatically it will be divided as a H plus and Cl minus ions. H plus and Cl minus ions are deposited on the cathode. May in case they are connected with one another. Somewhat H plus and Cl minus are added with one another. Okay, automatically what will we get for us? HCl is only get for us. Clear? This in this way you have to write it. And the next to come to here. Yes, the bleaching powder. Next concept is the bleaching powder. What is the bleaching powder and how it is formed and how it is utilized in our daily life situations? Bleaching powder. Yes, well-known thing for you only. Regularly, you have known about how to use the bleaching powder and as well as what is the bleaching powder. Yes, and simply there is a what you take a calcium hydroxide and it is combined with the chlorine gas. Okay, clear or not all the students? Combined with the chlorine gas, there is a what CaCaOCl2 plus H2O is formed. Here the CaOCl2 is only called what? Our bleaching powder. Clear or not all the students? I hope you got it. There is a calcium hydroxide is combined with the what actually? Yes, our chlorine gas. Automatically there is a what will be get for us? There is a it will be it will be came in the form of a bleaching powder, but this is a composite. Actually, this is a combination of this thing is a composite. Is a somewhat critical it is. Actually, it is a complex it is. Clear or not all of you? Our bleaching powder combination. What is the combination is there here? Once take it here. Calcium, oxygen and chlorine. Okay, now why? Because it is a complex. Why this composite is a complex? What happened, Mr. Deekshit Kalluri and somewhat stupid students? So many times I am reminding, you are the elders. Yes? There is a, now only I am started here, the bleaching powder. Hi. Huh? This is only the platform to tell you hi to your friend. Yeah, here what we have taken here, the calcium hydroxide is a combined with the chlorine and it will be formed as a calcium oxide chloride. How it will be said? How it will be? As pronounce it once. The simply will be taken as a bleaching powder only. Will be not taken, it is a chemical form of like a calcium hydroxide and chlorine. How we say calcium oxide chloride it is? No, like that there is a what? There is a no other name it will be there in a chemical. It is simply we called a bleaching powder only. Okay, oxide means should be it is a O2. Actually, there is a oxygen is a, not available in the form of a single atom. You know very well. Oxygen is a diatomic substance, diatomic molecule actually. Hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. These are all available in the environment as a diatomic one. But here single O will be there and calcium will be there and chlorine will be there. But this whatever the critical composition is there, as and the critical composition will be get because of the combination of a lime water. Which lime water? Dry soaked lime water we are taken here. Which one it will be? Dry slated lime. Dry slated lime. Already you know very well how to prepare the lime water simply. Okay, clear or not all of you? Simply say calcium carbonate. Yes, whitewash. That will be takes once and it will be added with the water. Yes, in 7th class it will be there how to prepare calcium hydroxide lime water. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, and in that one, whatever the substance we are using, that is only called lime. You have to take simply how to prepare the it is a complex, that whatever composition is, it is a complex, but the preparation is a very easy. Chlorine gas preparation, other than the bleaching powder preparation is a very easy. Okay, clear or not all the students? Yes, you simply take a lime. Yes, a lime, and as well as you are take the lime water and send it into the remove the water content from the lime, and then after send it through it chlorine gas, it will be formed as what actually calcium calcium and as well oxygen and chlorine combination with the what bleaching powder nature. Got it or not all the students? Yes, there is a compulsory. This equation is a very important for 1 mark purpose. Yes, write the a chemical reaction for the formation of a bleaching powder. There is no instruments we are used, no instrument explanation is there. Simply you take a lime water. Okay, clear or not all of you? From that one you dry it. Yes, dry that things, and afterwards there is a what will be get at the bottom somewhat lime will be get for us. That lime is ascended through the chlorine gas. Automatically it is converted as a what actually it is observed somewhat oxygen. Yes, and hydrogen may removed from it, and it will be formed as H2O in the part of hydrogen, and that will be gives removing of from the whatever hydroxide ions are there inside it. Hydroxide ions are removed from it, and it will be formed as a calcium combination with the oxygen and as well as the chlorine. That is only called as a bleaching powder. I hope you got it. Yes, whatever the chlorine gas may get from our NaCl, and that is sent through the calcium hydroxide simply. Okay, now that is the calcium hydroxide name is what here? That is a dry sapid lime. Okay, clear or not all of you? Dry slated lime it here we consider. Yes, and actually it is a lime water. That is called a dry slated lime will be taken. The dry slated lime sent through the chlorine, and the chlorine is come from where? From the NaCl, and that is automatically converted as a bleaching powder and as well as the water. Simply this is only you have to take. You take from the brine water. Okay, now brine water, and then after will be get the chlorine gas. The chlorine gas is sent it to the calcium hydroxide. Automatically you will get the bleaching powder. The formula of the bleaching powder is a very important. That's why I am stressing on this point. Okay, now may every time there is a one question may came from the these three things. One is the plaster of Paris, another one is the bleaching powder, another one is the baking soda. Formula of these things are very important, whatever the further coming for us. Okay, now there is a calcium calcium hydroxide is converted as a calcium oxygen, and chlorine are combined as a bleaching powder will be get. And how it will be used for us? How this bleaching powder is used for us? And especially you know very well how the bleaching powder is used. It is used to bleaching cotton and linen in the textile industry, for the bleaching wood pulp in a paper industry, and for a bleaching washed clothes in a laundry. Especially it will be used in a textile industry, and as well as it will be also used for the what actually paper industry also. Okay, now there is you know very well the cloths, there is so many cloths are whatever the artificial cloths are there. Okay, now yes, that will be contain chemicals, but you know very well in your 6th class one lesson is there. Okay, now what is that? Fiber to fabric. Whatever the cotton is coming from cotton plants, okay, now it will be not in a what a clean format. You know very well, after ginning and after spinning only it will be converted as a yarn. Okay, that yarn, how to before going to prepare the yarn, we want to clean the cotton. Okay, now after ginning means you know very well as a separation of the seeds from the cotton in the cotton balls. That is only called what actually ginning. After the ginning, somewhat raw material of cotton may get for us. That is cleaned by the things, which things? By the bleaching only, bleaching powder only. You know very well in the wool preparation also. Yes, we are using these bleachings. Okay, in the wool preparation in a 7th class, you already discussed how the wool yarns are get for us. Yes, and that one, there is a very important somewhat chemicals they are used. And that day, on that 7th class, you read it is as a, it is not a harmful, bleaching powder is not a harmful. Yes, and it will be removing that whatever the small infected things are there. Okay, it will be used for the cleaning. Yes, in our body it is not it is harmonic to our body. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, it is harmonic to our body, but it is not harmonic. It is what actually? Yes, harmonic means what? For the washing purpose, in the detergents and as well as the soaps, we are not taken that. Yes, and the less quantity is taken and it is added to the large amount of water. It may not harmful to forever. Yes, when we take a big amount, it will be used. Okay, clear or not also? And as well as, and it will be also used as a next component. Already one of the student is given, that is only oxidized agent in a chemical industries. Okay, now there is a what oxidizing means what when we want to add the oxygen, otherwise when we want to remove the oxygen. For this purpose there is a bleaching powder may use it. Okay, clear or not all the students? Yes, oxidized agent, as a oxidized agent it will be what actually it will be used. Yes, somewhat times when we added that, okay, now oxygen amount may increases. Okay, clear or not all of you students? And as well as there is a, when we remove that, we add and afterwards we remove that, oxygen may absorbed by this whatever our whatever our bleaching powder it will be there. Okay, in that one only it will be used. Yes, and one more thing, there will be what used in a disinfecting drinking water to make it free from germs, used as a reagent in the preparation of the chloroform. Already I am taken these things. Okay, now for that chloroform purpose, Yes, for the working in the preparation of a chlorine for purpose, there is we are taken our calcium bleaching powder as a reagent, and as well as it is also used the remove the somewhat germs from the water. Okay, you know very well there is a what at the when there is a floods are came at that time the total of our earth, otherwise the soil may become what as dirty. At that time there is somewhat germs are may generated from that particular situations. At that time there is our municipal persons are may pour somewhat this bleaching powder only. Why? Because the bleaching powder have the capacity to kill the germs. Okay, clear or not all the students? Yes, in this only our bleaching powder may is used. There is a 4 uses are given. Especially it is used for the preparation of the cleaning of our whatever cotton and as well as the yes linen cloth, and also it is used for the cleaning the wood pulp in a paper industry. Yes, and as well as it is used as oxidized reagent in our some chemical industries or chemical reactions, and also it kill the germs. That's why for the purification of water purpose also it will be useful, and as well as it is also used for the what actually in the chloroform preparation in the chloroform industry as a reagent it will be used. Okay, this is only the things about our bleaching powder. And somewhat students are said to me there is some topics are not covered. Which topics? Which topics may I know? I am covered every line by line till to date whatever we discussed in acids and bases according to my knowledge. In case any point is missing, please tell to me. Okay. Why? Because I am not go through textbook every time, but sometimes only I am going with the textbook in the class. Any points are missing, please let me know. Any topic is missing? Yeah, what missing means what? Further it will be comes whatever our past of Paris is remained, and one more thing it will be remained that is our baking soda is also yes remaining things are there. Yeah, all the students, I hope there is you are all prepared for our examination purpose. Yes, examination purpose already we have to going to prepare. Any doubts are there? Till we have the time for 8 minutes time is there. Yeah, there is a what you concentrate on that all the things whatever the from starting onwards. I am taken a more time for this lesson till now. There is a what every concept you have to go for clearly. There is a based on indicators. Once I am checking with that your total concepts whatever we discussed. First thing is about what actually indicator. To concentrate on indicators. There is a different indicators are there. How the indicators are changes their nature for acids and bases. The questions are came from that one also. Then next what physical properties of acids and bases also important. Means what how its physical nature. Yes, and as well as the next concept it is what is the chemical properties. Okay, clear or not all the students? What is the chemical properties? That is also already we are discussed. Then after okay, now we are also discussed about that yes pH scale, that is called universal indicator. That is a very important. Most of the questions are came from that one only. Yes, how the pH scale are indicated our value our acids and bases, and what is the strength of acids and bases. Yes, if it is 7 it is called salt, it is below the 7 that is called as yes acid, above the 7 it is called as a basis, and as well as meanwhile there is a somewhat 6.5 to 7 and 7 to 7.5 it is treated as a salts only, somewhat basic salts and somewhat acidic salts. like that. There is a what compulsory, you concentrate on every single point by point. Okay now. Yes, from this small topic there is a 25 questions are came for you. Okay, clear or not all the students? That's why you search for the questions. Yes, multiple choice questions, and please prepare well. If you have any doubt, please send any queries are there for you. Please send to my number. Okay, clear? Yes. Thank you. Bye. Take care all the students. All the best for your exams.